Hello everyone, I'm Michela Nosol and presently we'll discuss about the 500 milestone of the first round-the-world expedition. The first Europeans emerged in the Philippines. The journey was headed by the Portuguese Fernando de Magallanes, also referred as Magellan in English, and finished by the Spaniard Juan Sebastian Elcano. The goal of this expedition was to create a trade route among Indonesia and Moluccas Spice Islands. 5 boats and about 250 men set off from Seville for Sanlúcar de Barrameda, Cadiz, the Atlantic Ocean's entryway. They chose to travel west because they had to abide to the Treaty of Tordesillas, a treaty between Spain and Portugal governing the distribution of kingdoms throughout the exploration of the New World. As a result, the Spaniards were unable to travel around Africa at that time. As a result, they followed Christopher Columbus' former route. They were having such a tough time because there were no maps and they had no idea what path Magellan planned to take. Tenerife, Canary Island was the first stop. They continued their tough route through various storms over the course of 2 months, eventually arriving in what became Rio de Janeiro. They descended from there in the hopes of making it to the South Sea. Throughout this moment, Magellan learned of a plot against him by a group of men. As a result, he executed one of the leaders and abandoned Captain Juan de Cantagena on an uninhabited island. The next stage was to overcome a waterway that would eventually become known as the Magellan Strait. Nonetheless, while passing across the strait, they lost the first ship, Santiagoan. Also, while they were within the Magellan Strait, the ship San Antonio deserted at night and opted to return to Spain on the same route, while the other 3 ships continued their journey. Without seeing land for 4 months, crossing the Pacific took a bit longer than they intended. They ate the rats in the boat out of hunger and despair. They got ill and perished in large numbers. Despite the dire situations, the sea seemed so quiet and peaceful for the next 4 months that it was given the name Pacific. Soldiers arrived in the Philippines on Homonhon Island, which is now recognized as Samar, after a long voyage at Las Marianas Island. Magellan made friends with the monarchs and the people of Cebu, particularly Raja Humabon, the Raja of Cebu. Magellan consecrated him and his queen as Catholics and presented them the image of Santo Niño as a symbol of their union, announced the beginning of the Christian religion in the Philippines. As an outcome of this alliance, Humabon sent an order to the leaders of neighboring islands, asking that they provide food for Magellan and his people as well as convert them to Christianity. The commands were ignored by Lapu-Lapu, Mactan's chief. This cost Magellan his life in the Battle of Mactan. Lapu-Lapu is recognized as the first Filipino hero, and his narrative is well known among Filipinos. The expedition was at a critical juncture, with only 15 survivors and insufficient men to handle 3 ships. They chose to burn the most badly damaged ship and continue their mission with only 2 boats, the Trinity and the Victoria, under the command of Sebastian Elcano. They arrived in the Spice Islands after 5 months of boat repair. Nonetheless, when the Trion ship suddenly broke down, they were obliged to make a tough choice. The 53 members of the crew will remain in Las Moluccas until the boat is rebuilt and so they can return to Spain. The Victoria returned by the eastern route, in violation of the Tordesillas Treaty. The ship sailed away from the coast to avoid being discovered because the relationship between Spain and Portugal was tense at the time. Elcano's expedition, worn out and unwell, captures over Cabo Verde, a rival territory. They didn't identify them at first, but after they realized who they are, the Elcano expedition fled in fright, leaving behind some men. Eventually, on September 8, 1522, the now Victoria ship landed in Seville, Spain, with 18 sick and starving men, setting records as the first round-the-world boat trip. The world's roundest was verified for the first time in history.